Hello everyone and welcome back to more Minecraft. I did some work off camera. I planted the trees, I prettied up this place a little bit. I built a... Well, I can't really have infinite fire yet, so I just put a torch there, but there's supposed to be fire up there. I built this little, like, memorial statue thing. Put some benches all around. Yeah, the trees. I forgot to... Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh, okay, thank god. I'm gonna do this temporarily, break this up a little bit so that grass can spread. I forgot to do that as well. Also, I think grass is not spreading here because of the signs, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Okay, that should go all the way around. Then also here. Oh, please don't drop flint. Oh, that's scary. Okay, because I need these 2 blocks. I'm gonna store them probably here for now. Hopefully I won't forget. But yeah, I did some work off camera. Not too much. I just prettied up this place, and I did something else that I already forgot what. Cows! Okay, yeah, so I did set up the proxy so that it uses the old sounds, like the OG sounds that were only in this version, and oh my god, they're terrible. I love them. Where the hell did Notch find these? I mean, I presume it's freesound.org, but it's so funny. Oh, man. Okay, well... Oh, this is done. Let me update the notice board. So today we're gonna be building... ships, pretty much. I love the death sound. It's so bad. Oh my god, the leather is so big in my arm. look at that. Oh, these early versions. Okay, maybe there is some reasons to play these. Definitely not long term, but yeah. Well, yeah, because I did. Yeah. The other thing I did off camera, I'm gonna show you. This is really cool. I love how this came out. You remember that waterfall that I made? Yeah, I made a lake, like a proper lake down there. It took a while. Like I had to fiddle quite a bit with the water because it works slightly differently, but you can already see it there. I think it came out pretty well. And it's turning nighttime, great. But yeah, here's the lake. Nothing special, but it feels a lot more natural now with the waterfall here. Might as well start killing cows, because I'm gonna need the leather for books in the far future. God, the sounds. I also forgot to chop down this tree. Gonna do that. Because I'm gonna need a whole bunch of wood for the ships today that I'm gonna build. Hopefully I have enough. See. I have a bit of a stuffy nose as well. I think I have a cold. Hello Neon Light and Yoski, welcome back to the stream. To build a bridge there. I'm considering it, yeah. Maybe not this episode, because I really want to focus on the ships. Use my resources for those, but I might build one off camera. Especially if I want to make this area here feel a lot more lived in. Should do that. Oh, almost missed a log. I hate these spooner trees so much. Oh, another one. Another 2. Okay, these sounds are slowly getting on my nerves. I can see why not change them. They're terrible. Shut up. Oh my god. Meep. Yeah, oh, today is the day when I finally officially discontinued Alpha Recrafted. So that mod will not be getting any more updates. For the two of you who care. It's over. It's all over, man. It was a good run. And actually, I'm surprised because the mod lasted a lot longer than my initial plan of making it last. Why am I going over there? I need to go back upstairs. But yeah, the mod lasted much longer than my initial plan of it being just a week-long coding challenge, because I ended up spending 2 weeks on it. Plus, I did a couple updates in January as well. And technically one in February as well, actually. The last update was in February. But all of those updates only took like a couple hours to prep at most. But still, I wasn't expecting to keep working on it for a little bit while longer. But it's done now, and I'm excited for the summer, because in the summer I'll be working on Beta Recrafted, which is going to be very interesting, because I have quite a few plans for that mod. Okay, let me... I actually need the wool as well for the sails. I'm going to grab all this wood. I don't think this is going to be enough. I'm also going to grab some saplings so I can replant. So the leather. And I did update my item collection. Now, for some reason, I can't milk cows yet. I don't know when that gets added. The item does exist in the code. I just can't really get it yet. So I didn't add that here, but I would add it here in the food stuff. But I did add the leather right here as a mob drop. Even though that is not a mob drop. Know that, but yeah, these are just the miscellaneous materials, and I did add the leather here. No new blocks in this update. And I am still missing some stuff here that's currently unobtainable. And same with the items. Oh, Spooner Tree, pay me for leaf decay. Yes. Rip Alpha Plus. Yes. The greatest mod of all time. Okay, not really. It's still somehow less neglected though than Classic Plus, because I did back up the source code for Alpha Recrafted in case I want to go back to it. See how the grass is doing. Okay, it's spreading. It's getting there. But yeah, in case of emergencies, I can actually bring the mod back and update it. God, they're still so loud. Like, what is up with the cow volume? Like, the regular sound that gets introduced later on is also insanely loud. Okay, build chips, build a mining complex below the castle. Honestly, I think I'm not gonna do this. Because I'm not gonna have enough time. I would rather build a farm. I'll put that as objective number 3. Build a farm. Oh, I also should update this as well to add the milk bucket. Oh well. Do that later if I don't forget. Okay, well, let's replant the trees. To have... Okay, game, thanks. We still have quite a bit of night left. Oh my god, all the cows, no! My ears! Please, no more cows. Meh! Meh. Meh, meh. Just... I hate this sound. Whoa! Ow, jump scare. Fuck's sake. God, I think it's just in the earlier versions, but the animals are so fucking loud. Oh my god. All of them, it's not just the cows, but the cows are definitely the worst. I wonder when we're gonna get chickens. I forget which update adds chickens. Dutch nailed the chicken sound. I don't know where the fuck he found this cow sound from. I mean, probably freesound.org. He got all of his sounds from there, as far as I know, but still. Okay, let me catch up with the chat here. I care. I'm excited for Beta Recrafted too. I'm glad to hear that, because it's probably gonna be my last mod. I've been considering whether or not it's even worth doing a release mod, honestly. Because there's already plenty of release mods for like early release 1.2 that do what I want to do. And InfDev Plus already takes a lot of inspiration from the adventure update. So is it even worth my time, honestly? That's what I'm debating, honestly. So it might not happen. It really depends. I think it depends on whether or not I'll be done with the InfDev Plus multiplayer by... Shut up. By January or February of next year. But even if I am done with the multiplayer by then, I would rather honestly spend that time actually working on a April Fool's update. I had so many ideas for those, and I keep delaying them. I think it's about time I actually do one. But if the multiplayer ends up taking too long, I definitely don't want to do a release mod. Have better stuff to do, I feel like. Okay, let me catch up. I wonder if it will be possible to bring an alpha recrafted world into beta recrafted. Probably, but the block conversion will obviously be all over the place. Howdy Soybean, welcome back to the stream. Should add this sound in InfDev Plus as an Easter egg. I'm considering it. I also wanted to add a good friend of mine. He has a really funny way of screaming Notch. I wanted to add that to InfDev Plus as well. It's a very rare like Easter egg for the goats. Because you know how there's like the screaming goat in the regular game? I wanted to have my own version of that. But it would just be him screaming Notch! But he hasn't really responded yet with the voice clip. I think it's because he lives with his parents, so he doesn't really have a good opportunity to do it. Guess I'm gonna plant some trees here, because I did chop them down earlier. Build this place up a little bit. And chop them down again later. Get some extra wood out of the deal. April Fool's update. Yeah, I've had a lot of ideas for April Fool's updates for InfDev Plus over the years. I forgot all of them. I really should have written them down, but that was even before the ideas library was a thing. And yes, I do have, as cringe as it sounds, I do have an ideas library, kind of like Mojang does. It's literally just a Word document of random ideas for the mod. So I should have written those down, but that was even before the official ideas library. So unfortunately, I forgot most of them. But I think it would be cool to do. Hello, Paul. Welcome back to the stream. Oh my god, the sounds are so annoying. Oh my god. Shut up. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, well, I don't know if I showed this. I did these, like, container thingies. So I'm gonna put the ships right here. I wonder, though, should it be just one big ship? Should it be two smaller ships? Because if it's two smaller ships, my main concern is that I don't have enough space for two. So they're probably gonna end up looking kind of bad and weird. But if I make it a big one, that's probably that's gonna make it feel less lived in, because I mean this dock in general is already quite small, so I don't know. I feel like I should probably make it one big ship, honestly, because I do want to use this as an actual dock for boats as well. And now you guys are spamming the chat as well. It's enough that I get to listen to these beautiful, beautiful creatures, okay? I don't need you guys adding into that. Look at that. I'm really pleased with the castle, by the way, with how it's ended up. It's definitely not as impressive as other people's castles. I'm still a god-awful builder, but for my standards at least, I think this came out pretty well. I can't wait until I build more stuff here, so this area feels a bit more lived in. But for now, let's focus on this. Okay, how do I build a boat, guys? I'm terrible at building ships. I only ever build one singular ship design, and that's it. Make the big ship. The castle is great, yeah. Our height is so low in these versions. It is, yeah. That's because the build height is low. Again, the primary reason why I did the... fuck it, I'm gonna build 2 small ships. That was my initial idea anyway. But yeah, part of the reason why I added the extended world height in Alpha Recrafted was because I was struggling with the world height here in Vanilla Alpha, so... actually, wait, I'm gonna make this out of planks, because otherwise it's gonna be way too expensive. I'll use logs sparingly. Make it 5. One of the ships is probably gonna be bigger. I'm gonna try to make them different. Not gonna be the exact same design copy-pasted. God, I'm so used to the janky in-dev water, by the way, because I only ever build ships in in-dev, that every time I like... I mean, this is still kind of jank, but every time I like... break a block here, I'm a bit worried that it's gonna like... fuck up the water. Okay, how long do I want this ship to be? It's gonna be 5 wide. And probably at most 10 long, let's say. Method stone brick stairs. I was having a sip of my favorite beverage. Plain old water. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's make it either 10 or 12, I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably long enough. Yeah, let's go for 12. There we go. Oh, oops. I messed up the proportions already. Okay, here we go. So pretty soon, I think it's version 1.0.11, we're gonna actually go on another adventure to find some new stuff. But until then, we're gonna do quite a bit of building, because we're very behind schedule. I've actually realized that we only have about 10 major versions left. 10 or 12 major versions before I have to move locations again to the beta area. So I really want to build as much as I can before then. Because even with the help of my friends who are gonna add some stuff to this area as well, I feel like it's gonna be too little. Because I really want this to feel like an actual, not city, but you know, like a village at least. I want to have enough establishments to make it feel lived in. I mean, the castle is great and all, but it took me way too long, and I don't want this to be the only thing here. Method cruise line. Yes. Okay, let me, yeah, okay, let's put planks here, and then I have to drain this, which is gonna be annoying. What on earth am I gonna make? I don't know, it's up to you. The only thing is that please make it consistent with the rest of the other builds. It should be something medieval, pretty much. Maybe not medieval, but like from the Middle Ages. I guess that's the same thing. Why don't you want the Jimmy Carter head? Because I actually am going for a theme here. I swear, if Mira builds something that's not supposed to be there, I'm just gonna... That's why I'm probably gonna leave Mira for last, honestly. I'm gonna lose it otherwise. And that's also why I probably don't want this to be a server, because not only is alpha multiplayer jank as fuck, but it does mean that anyone can easily grief the world. Whereas if I do it the way that Soybean did it here in chat, he's actually cooking up a world tour video, so make sure to watch that when it drops. But yeah, the way he did it was he sent all of us, including me, and I also built something in his world. He sent us all the world file, and we just took turns. Like, one person built something, then sent the updated file to the next person. So I'm thinking of doing the same thing. Because that way, I avoid having people grief stuff, you know? Or at least I mitigate that. I had a theme and that failed. Well, you had a theme, but at the same time, you didn't really specify anything. You just said build whatever. So people built whatever. I'm the only one who actually... Well, I think Matt as well. But I'm like one of the few who actually built something that fits there. Or at least tries to fit. I'm not gonna spoil what I built, but I'm very happy with it. Because I built it in survival. I was very tempted to cheat stuff in, but there was barely enough materials for me to actually build it in survival. Why are these leaves not decaying? Screw you. Is this important? It is not. Mira can't build in Matt's world at this time. I was just happy people helped. Because I gave such a short notice. Yeah, you did. I'm gonna let you guys take as much time as you need, because my plan is once I reach the end of Alpha, while I'm waiting for you guys, I'm just going to play some In-Depth Plus on the channel here. Because I want to replay that mod and experience it with the portals. Because I do have a playthrough here on the channel, but that's the old version, which didn't have the portals, and it was really bad. So, I want to show that off. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you shitting me? Okay, there. And it's turning nighttime already. Hopefully no mobs come here and blow up my ship. Oh, for fuck's sake. Spectacles are great. Yeah. I need to like rework some of the items during the item cleanup as well, because I'm not happy with some of them. Okay, well, there's the interior of the ship at any rate. Now all we have to do is build it up a few blocks. I should have taken my glass. Do I even have glass? I'm pretty sure I do, but I should have taken it. Oh well. I'm gonna punch holes into the wood here later. For now, I'm just gonna build the frame. Not to worry too much about it. But judging by how things are going, I might not have enough wood to build 2 ships. But the trees should grow. Hoping, at least. and here I'm gonna put logs, because this is gonna be the floor. Ship itself. Too bad there's no fences yet. Fences would have looked great here. Just gonna have to do the janky fences like this. Moo! Shut the fuck up, cow. I hear you. Oh my god. Old Minecraft was the GOAT, am I right, guys? Clearly the GOAT. Okay, and here I'm gonna have a room. This is gonna be the captain's quarters. Is that 5? No, that's 4. 4 is good enough, I guess. Door in the middle. Put some torches so you guys can see. I myself can barely see. I try to think how this is like on YouTube. The compression and all that. So this is my standard design, but I'm gonna try to make a slightly different design for the second ship. This is my patented ship design that I always build in any world that I ever make ever. Okay, I want another workbench here. Need some stairs. There we go. That. Wait. Okay, that is supposed to be planks. I want to be conservative with my resources. I don't care if it doesn't look as good, because I really don't want to spend half of the stream just chopping down trees. That's the worst. Actually, wait. I will make it one higher. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, this is supposed to be logs. Planks here. Now I can do the second staircase. That's, so, I believe, yep. Think about right. Am I gonna have enough stairs? Oh, barely. Okay, excellent. There we go. That there. There we have it. The main body of the ship is done. I'm gonna put some slabs here. Oh, I also want to put this here, but this is gonna be kind of annoying because I can't sneak yet. 3. And I also want to put block here. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, this is way too long. I feel like I should bring it back one, but I'm gonna lose all that wood for the stairs because Notch is a dumbass. Ugh. So many mobs. Can't do anything. Old Minecraft was the cow. Yes. Forgot how annoying the old Minecraft cow sounded. Hello, Idiac. Welcome back to the stream. The bridging method, hahaha. This is the ship that looks like a shoe, yeah. Yeah, that one. I don't know how to build, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, so this room is No, this room is still like 4 wide. Like, I should have made like whatever. This is too late now to fix it. Look at that. That looks so goofy. Hate this. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Okay, let's go get some cobblestone. Shut up. I also gotta get my glass as well. Is this important? Not. Looks fine. It looks like a really goofy ship that a 5-year-old built, yeah. Not the worst ship of all time, but it's definitely not great. Oh my god, another one of those. Hold on, that looks kind of weird. Yeah, like that centerpiece is very small. That looks very strange. Okay, well, while I'm here, might as well pick up some extra wood. I'm not gonna chop that one down because that's gonna be annoying. Leave that for later. I'm really desperate. Okay, we have some slabs there. Make a few more. It's not gonna be enough though. Take some cobble. Again, I don't even have fences. Normally I would just put fences around the perimeter, but because I don't have fences, I have to use slabs. The joys of old Minecraft. Limitations inspire creativity, am I right? Boom. And glass. Right, I needed the glass. Other tree grew. I honestly already can't wait until the next update just so that I don't get to hear these annoying cow sounds. The quote-unquote new sound that comes after this one is still pretty bad, but at least I'm used to it. God. Oh god, they played at the same time, Jesus. So loud, okay. Get my glass. My axe is about to break. You know what? There we go. Shazoo cows, yes. Okay, but that's looking... Yeah, I think I did the right call, because that ship is big enough. And then when I put a second ship there, it's gonna look a bit more like a proper dock. I mean, you know, ideally I would like to have at least 5 ships and a much wider dock, but I didn't have that too much space to work with. I also want to build a lighthouse as well. I'm probably gonna put it over there somewhere. So that's looking good already. I like that. Oh my god. What the hell? In case you another thing that I did, which I didn't show you, is I added like an extension to the roof. Let me show you how that looks. It's kind of janky, honestly, but... So like when you come up here, you have this ugly cobblestone thing in the center. And you can enter this tower and climb up here. And like, if this was release or whatever, I would put my enchanting table and brewing station up here. This is all like a wizard tower. This was supposed to be higher, but it literally goes up to the height limit, which is really unfortunate. It would have been really cool if I could have made this higher, but oh well. But yeah, I added this to the roof to make it look a little bit nicer. Even though it looks much worse from the interior, because this room feels less open now, but it was the best way I could... I mean, I guess I could have just added a ladder in the center, but that would have been ugly as well. I honestly prefer this. Feels a little bit more ominous. That's what I did off camera last time. Oh, the grass is almost done spreading here. Excellent. Let me pick up my gravel to place it back here. Also on this side. Yeah, when the grass is like this, it takes a long time to spread. But eventually it should spread. But it should... Oh, well, the grass did spread here. I don't know why it's not spreading in these blocks. Unless I placed those signs after it was done spreading. Oh, yeah, that's probably why. That's annoying, but I don't want to remove the signs just to let the grass spread and then place them again. Okay. Let me get my glass, because I almost forgot what I came here for. Also need to build a mast. Well. Keep the saplings. Let me make an axe. Wow, I really don't have a whole lot of glass, don't I? Okay, let's cook up some more. Gonna need it anyway, so might as well do it now. Up this meat. Building ended up looking good in my opinion. Thank you, I appreciate it. I still think it could have looked way better if I just had a little bit more height to work with, because that center tower is supposed to be way higher, but alas, the limitations of Alpha. Again, that's why I extended the world height in Alpha Recrafted. Because I realized how shit it is here. Hello, Awful. Welcome back to the stream. I'm not angry, I'm just surprised. I found it funny. I literally said I find it amusing that you added me there. I don't consider myself a Golden Age YouTuber. Yeah, I know, I stream old Minecraft, but this is temporary. Eventually I'm gonna start streaming modern Minecraft. Modded and modern. And also I stream other games as well now. And I don't do videos anymore, because I simply don't have the time. The only time I ever see myself doing videos again is unironically, legitimately, only if I somehow get rich and I don't have to work. Because that way, even though I can work on all of my... I'm gonna have a whole lot of free time, basically, and I can definitely spare some to actually work on videos. Because if I just work on my game development projects every single day, even though I'm gonna switch them up. So some days I'm gonna work on one thing and other days on another. I'm gonna need a break anyway, from time to time, so... Literally the only time I would ever do videos again is if I don't have to work and I have enough money to cover myself, pretty much. But I don't even know what I would do, honestly. Because I had, like, so many ideas for videos and content. Oh, fuck that. Chop that down. But I've pretty much forgotten all of them. I'm gonna extend the world height in Beta Reshafted 2. Yes. I like how we call it Reshafted now. Yes, I will. Now that I know how to do it, I'm definitely gonna do it, yeah. It's gonna be the first thing I do, in fact. Just to avoid, you know, conflicts. Stuff. I even know how to do the converter, which is a very simple thing. I just fill... I detect if there's missing sections, and I fill it up with empty ones. Simple as that. What happened to the World Tour videos? I might have privated those. I don't remember, honestly. I think I privated those. Because the Polyworld is outdated as hell. This is supposed to replace that. This series. And rest assured, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I was the Polyworld. Even though it's still, you know, early on, it's still alpha. But I'm hoping that it stays this way. Hello, Asano. Welcome back to the stream. Okay. We got plenty of wood from that. I don't think it's gonna be enough to build the entirety of the second ship as well, but it should get us close. I also need to build some stuff like around the dock as well, but I just don't know what. Like, that's my problem. Other than the essentials, like a farm and whatnot, I really don't know what to fill this space in with. So I might just leave that for you guys. Okay. Cap these off. This is not very safe because you can easily walk off, but whatever. Okay, build this. Now I need to build a mast, but also let's do this because I want the bottom to be accessible as well. Thank God there's nothing down here. Okay, I do have a crafting bench down here. Let me make some more stairs. I think 8 should be enough. Wow, that is tight. That is very tight. That's unfortunate. I really did make this way too short. That blows. Learn how to compile Java on mobile using Termux. Please don't do coding on mobile. I beg of you. The World 2 videos still exist. They show up in the playlist I made of all the Polywood episodes. Yeah, I think they're just unlisted. I didn't even know you made playlists for that. Also, welcome back, Potato. Just realized you're here. So enjoy playing past like beta 1.2, then I say you're gonna be fine. Yeah, because in my last attempt, I pretty much stopped at beta 1.2 because I've had enough. But that was back when I was playing this on a daily basis. Move the last stair to the lowest level in the ship. I'm like the last person you should be asking that sort of stuff, Afu. I have no idea, and I don't care. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know what exactly you mean, Neon Light. This is like perfect stair. Problem is, I feel like I should extend the ship by 1 block. Okay, well, let me do this. I'm gonna put slabs over here. Now, the problem is I don't think I can rotate the stair because of the other one. So you literally have to jump up to get up on here. Which I think. Replace the last stair with a block and move the stair down. Oh! Okay, I think I see what you mean. Sadly, I lost that stair because Notch is a dumbass. And I hate him. We hate Notch. God damn it, Notch. Okay, make more stair. We need more stair. Oh crap, and now we have this. Ugh. Will you shut up, you stupid cow? Oh my god. Well, I wanted to have this little dip here, so... I guess we're gonna... Can I do this? Ah, there we go. Okay. I can do that on the opposite end. And I need more stairs. Oh, this is such a scuffed design for a ship. I really messed up the proportions. I should have made this way longer. I should have made it so that this thing ends at, like, that block. So, like, at least 2 blocks forward, but too late for that now. Can't be bothered. Let me make a door. There we go. We have a door here. We're gonna furnish this last. Okay, let me put the stairs down. Okay, there we go. That's... I think that works. I think that's okay. This spot here is kind of awkward. The 2 stairs, but well. I could do this, actually. Never mind, I can't do that because stairs are dumb in this game. Never mind. Just gonna keep it like this then. I can't even put like any block here because it's just gonna automatically rotate the stair. Gotta hate this game. Okay, and now... I'll put this somewhere. Okay, I wanted to build, I wanted to put some beds here. This is where the crew members sleep. I'm gonna put some chests as well. I need 8 chests total. That's a full stack of planks, I believe. Bit more. Place the last stair with a block. More step, creator of AlphaCraft. In an alternate universe. Okay. I made a few too many. Oh well. Okay, here I want to have some furnaces. Maybe. Yeah, furnaces. Also make another workbench just to be symmetrical. I did not bring any stone with me. Oh well. Put the torch in the middle instead, and let's put some windows up in here. More windows. Love windows. We want to be able to see. Fuck. Oh, these cows are so loud, I can't even concentrate. Okay, I think that looks pretty cozy. Not gonna lie. It's just missing the furnaces at the end. What is this? It's a ship. I love dynamic lighting, but it makes me forget to place torches. Yeah. What is this to burn down the ship? Yes. Cozy indeed. I'm permanently banned on Reddit, by the way. How the hell did you get banned? Didn't you make that post like literally a few hours ago? Okay. Let's go get some cobble. Or rather, make furnaces. It looks like we spent a full hour on the first ship, so as long as we finish the second one within an hour, we're gonna be good. I really don't want to work on this off camera again, because I did quite a lot of work off camera last time. I was actually enjoying myself. Even though I didn't really promise, but I did say that I would rather not work off camera, you know, this series. And yet here I am working off camera because I'm genuinely enjoying this. Like, this is the first time I've ever played Alpha, except when it was, you know, still brand new, obviously, and I was a kid. This is like the first time I've played Alpha and actually enjoyed it. So that's reassuring, to say the least. Just some mining off camera. I literally did that, yeah. To get diamonds, primarily for the collection. I just ended up with 8 extra. Trust me, bro. I have the receipts to prove it. In my MultiMC time tracking thing. Oh, the tools are literally useless. I cannot wait. Like, beta 1.2 or whatever beta version improves the tool durability cannot come soon enough. I'm enjoying this, and yet I'm still getting frustrated at little things, just because I know that it can be better, and it's really easy to improve it. And again, that's why I made all the mods that I made, because I want to be able to play these versions and actually enjoy them in the long term. Hello. Method, I thought the pinky slime was supposed to be rare. It is rare. It's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Either you got insanely lucky, or there's just a lot more slimes than I anticipated, and in that case I would have to make it even more rare. But it's the same chances as the monkey, or the duende, and nobody seems to have found that yet, so there's that. When you reach beta 1.0, switch the Minecraft logo on the thumbnail to cobblestone. I will. Hello, Noob Plays. Welcome to the stream. I will be switching the logo as I go. Okay, that tree can stay, and that one as well, because those are annoying as hell. Chop those off, either off camera or at the end of the stream if we have enough time. I also mustn't forget that I came here for furnaces. Also, might as well pick up the glass, because 7 is not gonna cut it. Why am I chopping down a spooner tree when I said I'm not gonna do this? I guess this one looked smaller. Yeah, it is smaller. Okay, this is okay. If only all the spooner trees were this small, but no, sadly they can get way too big. Also, the leaves look so goofy because of the broken leaf decay. I think I might actually be replenishing my wood faster than I can use it, which is a good thing. Okay, let's get the glass. Should be smelted by now. Build the mast. That's gonna take a lot of logs. I always build that out of logs because it looks nicer that way. Okay, sun is still rising. That. Running low on coal in these furnaces, but I have plenty more where that came from, thankfully. I have been stacking up on that stuff. And I'm thinking that next time I'm gonna build either the lighthouse to keep in theme with the dock or the farm. If I was smart, I would just build a farm. Because wheat is actually really good in alpha. Because it stacks and you can just carry a stack of wheat and then make bread whenever you need it. I would rather rely on bread than pork when it comes to alpha. Okay, let me get the cobblestone before I forget. I hate bats. I wanted to give them some purpose. I'm probably gonna remove the angry bats as soon as I figure out how to do the other bat idea that I had, which is if you feed a bat something, I don't know what it's gonna be yet, maybe a berry or something random, it would actually follow you to the nearest exit of the cave. But I first need to figure out how it can detect that, so... And, like, make a proper pathfinder for it, which is the hardest part, because, you know, it's a flying mob, and flying mobs don't really have a pathfinder. They just pick a random location, and they go there if it's a valid location, if it doesn't have any obstacles in the way, any blocks. If it does have obstacles, they just choose another random path. That's basically how... Another random location. That's how they work. They don't really have a pathfinder, per se. So that's like, my main challenge with that. Which is why I haven't implemented it yet. But it is an idea that I have written down that I want to do eventually. To make bats more useful. I don't know why I'm chopping this tree, because it's not one of mine, but it looked at me funny. Because bread tastes better than pork. Well, why did you say key? Is that an obscure reference that I'm not getting? You haven't seen that meme? No. I haven't seen a lot of memes, honestly. Like, as of late, I just don't really follow memes at all. I'm becoming more and more secluded, like an old man. Been getting a lot of these smaller spooner trees, which is good. There is a cave directly underneath us here that I covered up. Oh, it might actually be this cave. Huh. Yeah, there's still plenty of caves here. There's probably plenty of diamonds that I can still find. Even though it took me hours to find enough for a full set of diamond armor and tools. Which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. Diamonds are way too easy to come by in the modern game. I also just noticed something. All of the pre-existing trees, the broken ones, their leaves aren't decaying randomly. It's only new trees that get generated or that grow from saplings that I placed that have this issue. It's very interesting. Is it like a metadata thing? I don't know. It probably is, because I haven't really looked into the code behind these. But yeah, it's probably a metadata thing, because when you convert one of these like older worlds to with this crappy leaf decay to beta 1.2, I believe it was. Yeah, the one that adds like the new leaf types. The leaves actually change, so that's probably why these are not decaying. They're probably metadata 0, and when these trees grow, they're metadata 1 or something stupid like that. Okay, let's place these furnaces. There we go. Beautiful. Let's do the office now. And we need a chair and a table. I guess I can make the table out of this stuff. I need 2 signs. I'm gonna move this and make a treasure chest as well. I'll place a treasure chest down rather. So chest right there for the booty. And one of these. Make 2 signs. Chair. Oh, he's a mess. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, and now if I place this, we would rotate? No, okay, good. There we go. Oh, that's jank. Okay, there we go. There's that. And now let's do the mast. Put it right here, I think. Either here or here. I think here is roughly the center of the ship. It's the most sense to put it here. I don't know how tall I want to make this. Not play so much better than it used to. If you mean performance-wise, then yeah, that makes sense. I did fix a lot of issues, and there's plenty more to fix as well. To optimize. I just did the basics. Biggest issues, including memory usage. There were quite a few things eating up memory that I moved. It's still no Master Caver's world, but it's something. Okay. This tall enough, I reckon. Wonder. Probably. This. Scary. Really hope I don't die of fall damage or something stupid. Because that will bring me all the way back to spawn. And we don't want that. Yeah, dying in alpha is very punishing because there's no like way to set spawn. Okay, I guess I have to jump down here. Yeah, I think that's tall enough. I would say that's tall enough. And now I have no way of... Actually, I do have a way of re-entering. You should tell that to Charm, because he hates the copper armor. He's like, where's my studded armor? It was so cool. Oh, we have a bit of a problem here. Yep. Okay, that's a problem. I should have put it here. This is not ideal, this placement. But it's the best I can do. Okay, let's put torches all around here. I think that's pretty well lit now. Oh, also, yeah, I want to put something here as well. How do I do a freaking one of those wheel thingies? In InDev Plus, when I built the ship, I literally put a fence post, a wooden block, and then a cog. That looked pretty good, but obviously there's no cogs here, so I have to... I think a lever is the best I could do here, honestly. Let's do that. Make a lever. Let's do a... Hold on, let's do this. This, a lever. And a chair for the helm. Actually, you know what? No, let's put that there. There we go. Improvisation. Love it. Oh man, I'm 1 plank short. Hate it when that happens. signs don't stack because Notch is a big dum-dum. And now this doesn't rotate because, again, Notch is a big dum-dum. So I have to do this. This is so annoying. Fuck you, Notch. Okay. Boom. Boom. And... okay, there we go. There's my wheel thing. Oh man, it's actually it's past the half time mark, and I still haven't started working on the next ship yet. That's bad. I'm also gonna need a lot more wool than this. I mean, I have the wool. I just have to go back up and get it. I'm thinking of putting a gold block up here. Actually, it'll be pretty sick. Sick flex, because I have so much gold and nothing to do with it. I have to go back up anyway to get some extra wool, so might as well do that. Too bad there's no wool colors. Again, something else a particular mod has. I just cannot go a stream without mentioning that mod, because I wish I was playing that instead of Vanilla Alpha, because it's almost the same thing and it just feels much better to play. But alas, I'm doing this vanilla for now. Shut up. Okay, let's go and get more wool, get a gold block. Still don't know how I'm gonna make the second chip. I really don't want to just copy paste this one. I mean, that's the easy way out, but I want to make it different. Not sure how. Let's play 1.1.3 right before Alpha 1.2. Things should convert, right? Yeah, the 1.3 should be fine. Okay, well, safe to say wood will not be a problem until the end of the stream, so that's good. I'm not even gonna bother replanting these saplings. Replanting these trees, rather. Alpha 1.2 is very interesting. Yeah, I remember when I played it during my Hollywood. It was interesting, yeah. It wasn't very fun, honestly. Honestly, Alpha 1.1 was more fun. Despite technically being inferior. Derogatory, yes. Yeah, that's why I don't really understand people who play these versions long-term, like these random versions, like Alpha 1.2 long-term or Alpha 1.0 long-term. Because you can just play the later versions, which not only have more content, more features, but also in general just have, what was I gonna say, more fixes, and they just feel better to play. I really don't get, like, InfDev purists especially. I mean, I've talked about this before, but can't stress enough how much I don't understand. Like, if you're in chat right now and you're an InfDev purist, please let me know what you find about InfDev that's so great. And don't say the terrain, because I don't count that. Because yeah, the terrain is cool and all, but not when it's... when it has no caves, when it has a broken mob spawner... no leaf decay and nothing but the annoying big spooner trees. Like, there's just too much there that's not fun, at least in my opinion. But when I say InfDev, I usually mean late InfDev. You know, the versions that are almost the same as Alpha, just worse. Except the Leaf Decay. The Leaf Decay in InfDev is still better. Because it also doesn't have the spooner trees. That's like, I guess that's like the one thing about InfDev that I can sort of see why people would prefer to play that over Alpha, is that... But you have to sacrifice like so many things just to be able to say, ha, I can play an Alpha experience without the big spooner trees and with working Leaf Decay. But you have to sacrifice like minecarts, well, actually no, you don't have to sacrifice minecarts and rails, but you have to sacrifice like all the redstone stuff, fences, all that other crap. No bricks. No bookshelves. Like, building is a lot more limited. By the way, I knew about the fact that creepers are failed pigs, even as a kid. And when I was a kid, I literally thought that creepers and pigs are like distant relatives, that creepers evolved from pigs. That was like my lore for the game when I was a kid. It was fun. Actually, I think this would be... Or I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, I would say that looks better. Maybe I could trim off like part of the top. Whatever. Okay, let's also put the gold block up there. I'm gonna put torches all around it. Like, normally, again, I would just put a lamp up here, but I'm not playing Alpha Recrafted. So I can't really do that. Fuck. Ooh. 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 Okay. Yeah, no sneaking is another thing that really bugs me about anything earlier than Alpha 1.1, I guess, because that's the one that added sneaking, not 1.2. Well, 1.2 is just 1.1 without the gray screen glitch. Well, there we go. We have... I keep forgetting buttons exist. I could use buttons for like some extra detailing, I suppose, but I don't want to do that. I'm too lazy. But yeah, here we go. Here's the first chip out of 2, and we have less than an hour left with the second one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it on time, I'm afraid. Look at this dumbass. Get owned, noob. Couldn't agree more. No caves in a game called Minecraft. Perfection. It's now called Cavecraft. It's called Cave Game, and there's no caves. Where's the caves, Notch? Fix your game. Oh, these are not the king because of this one leaf connected to the fucking ground here. There we go. That should help. Now I can get back in. Wait. Okay, well, let's Let's do this, shall we? Let's build a second ship. Okay, so I'm thinking this one is gonna be longer and maybe a little bit wider. This one's definitely gonna be longer because that one is... Yeah, so this looks kind of goofy. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's okay. But if I had made like this front bit a little bit longer, it would have definitely looked a lot better. A lot better. But it's whatever. It's okay. It'll get the job done. Oh, I love that castle. Look at that. It's like a postcard. Came out great. I love that. And the waterfall helps a lot too. The waterfall on the staircase. I love that. Supposed to dig your own mines. On the plus side, no. Be fair, getting bricks in Alpha is not easy and people barely use them. I mean, yeah, but at least you have the option. It is like an exotic material, but it does exist. It is obtainable, which is better in my book than not being obtainable at all. There's only stone buttons, no wood. I know. I could still use them. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's build a second chip. While we still have time. Is this supposed to be 3 blocks wide? I swear the other one is 2 blocks wide. Oh, no, it's still 3 blocks wide. I mean, there's no way to get it up on top of... Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have taken my... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back and take my ladders, because I keep making new and new ladders and just wasting wood. I have to clean up my inventory anyway, so... Let's go get some ladders real quick. Get some more wood along the way. My god, can you shut up? I don't even have leather, so you're lucky that I'm not gonna kill you. I don't want to waste my sword durability on you if I can't get your leather. Yo, the Voider, man. You're one step closer to the end of the game. You just gotta kill like 1,000 more. After it jump scared me. I love seeing people's reactions. Like their first encounter with the stalkers. It's so amusing. I forgot what I came up here for. Oh yeah, ladders. So I can actually access the ship. Clean up my inventory at least a little bit. Okay, store that. Saplings. Need most of this stuff, that's the thing. Okay, feathers. Have so much wood. And take my ladders with me. There we go. I knew I should have taken them. Like, I was looking at them last time I was here, and I was like, huh, maybe I should take these. And I didn't because I'm a moron. Okay, I think I have an idea of how I want to do this second ship. Especially the masts. I'm gonna do the masts in a slightly different way. It's kind of experimental because I've never done this before, so it's probably gonna look like ass, but I'm gonna try it anyway. As long as it looks different, then it's whatever. I'm gonna have to speedrun it though. I should have enough wood at least by now. I mean, that's 6 stacks of logs. That's pretty good. This is not enough. I don't know what will be. Oh, I should make a sign here. It says docks. Pinky Rarity is broken. How is it broken? To make another one. Docks. You should post a lottery ticket, my guy, because I'm literally gonna open the code right now and tell you that it's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Literally rarer than the pink sheep. I guess it would be even rarer if I actually had spawn chunks, but slime chunks, but I removed that. I think slime chunks are stupid. The game doesn't really spawn that many slimes anyway, because there's plenty of other mobs down there to contest the slimes. Mob, monster, slime. Set type. Okay, so type gets set to a random number between 0 and 999. And then in set type, I check if the type is 0, and then I do the thing. So you should post a lottery ticket. It is not broken. You're just the luckiest man on earth right now. If only you had this luck for like actual important stuff, though. Okay, where should I put the ladder? I can right here. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. It's not infinite health, it's supposed to have 1000 health. There is free. Oh, is it because they spawned in a group? I don't know, man. I'll deal with that later. I need to finish this first. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, this one's gonna be... I don't know if I should make it wider. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, let's make it 7 blocks wide instead of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what happened? Did it split or something? No, it shouldn't split because it's always the smallest size. To spawned, I switched to peaceful to take a screenshot. Now they're everywhere in peaceful mode? That makes no sense. Although it is kind of funny to think that, like, slimes spawn on peaceful, but they're all pink. They're all friendly. That is kind of funny. I might keep that. I don't know, I'll debug it later. I can't deal with this dog shit right now. I'm so sick and tired of that mod. Okay. Let's make this pretty long. Okay, this is long enough, I think. I still don't want this to drain all of my resources. I wonder how it will be in modern versions. Probably gonna look like ass. I mean, most alpha builds end up looking like total garbage when you actually convert to modern. Even the really impressive ones that look impressive in alpha, just because of the color palette, the block palette. For this biome to not be some ugly gray swamp or frozen biome. Usually, in my experience, whenever I update my game, it always ends up being either a snow biome or a swamp. Usually. I'm gonna convert all of these into planks. And actually, I have an idea what I want to do. Because this is wider, I'm gonna put like a room like this, but it's gonna be like 1 block inwards. And in the center of the ship, roughly. Yes, I have a vision, guys. I have a vision in my mind. Trust me, this is gonna be great.
I have a grand vision for this grand ship, this holy vessel.
For fuck's sake, this water is so annoying. Okay, here we go. It'll just be desert, which is also not great. The desert doesn't look as terrible from what I recall. Not up. To be honest, in 1.2 there is a chance for the biomes to change again to jungle, which is fine. Ideac, that doesn't happen if you play 1.1. 1.0, 1.1, the version that ruins it all. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm not as familiar with early release as I am with alpha and beta. The goated versions. Why does it turn nighttime? I can't see shit. Oh, great. Okay. This here. And I'm gonna have to fill in the rest with freaking dirt. Just to drain the water. Notch was too dumb to figure out sponges, even though they're like extremely freaking easy to add. Or to re-implement. Literally every Golden Age mod under the sun has done it. Because it's just a single line. Like, the loops are already there. You just need to add the code that, like, deletes the water, pretty much. Which is just a single line. Set block 0. Do these versions was not just vision or not. I think it just happened that way because it was rushed as hell, my guy. Because Notch was planning to add stuff like villages and villagers and quests and all that sort of stuff as early as the classic days. So it's just a result of the game being rushed as hell because of Minecon. Oh, look at the castle at night. It looks even better at night. Very nice. Okay, let me lay down the planks. Now we need to lay down some doit. Drain the water. And I want to play some Team Fortress 2 right now. I've been playing that game recently. A lot more fun than I remember it being. Because I remember playing that game like a few years back for the first time. Yes, I literally played... I think it was 2023 when I played Team Fortress 2 for the very first time. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, this is whatever. Like, I don't normally like the sort of like capture point type of gameplay in competitive shooters. But this time around, for some reason, I'm enjoying it a lot more. I don't know why. Even though I still think the rounds take way too long. Just draining this water is taking way too long. 1.0 was honestly a bad vision, I can't lie. Yep.
Not just vision, man. You don't understand.
He was the GOAT.
The GOAT.
1.0 is very terrible, yeah. 1.1 at least should have been 1.0, but if anything, 1.2. Because 1.0 literally has... You literally cannot complete 1.0 100% because one of the achievements just doesn't work. Sniper Duel. Which is hilarious. Eto, do you think the InDev Plus and Classic Plus archives could be re-released now that the mods are done? Maybe, but keep in mind they're not complete. They're missing, like, over a year worth of versions. At least the InDev Plus one is. Classic Plus is more complete. It's missing, like, at most 10 revisions. But the InDev Plus one is missing a lot. So I don't really see the point. But I might release, like, just, like, up until 1.0 or maybe, like, the stable revisions. Until the first stable revision. I might release those archives. But the full thing is pointless. Especially, like, the stable revisions, the later ones are literally just bug fixes for the most part. Like, why would you want to play an earlier revision that just has, like, one extra bug or whatever? I'm gonna fill the rest in with planks. Save on time. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. There's so much to fill in. There. Now I have to make 5 billion tools. Thanks, game. Davos. That should do it, hopefully. This course is boring by this point, but a lot of pre 1.7 versions were horrible. Yeah, I agree. 2 years of basically nothing was. I mean, 1.4 was really good. It added a lot of good stuff. 1.3 is also okay. The main thing that bogs it down is the scuffed integrated server nonsense. But the actual content that the update added was fine. I don't really care much for 1.5, but I'm sure there's people that like it because, you know, Redstone and stuff. 1.6 was underwhelming, I agree. But those were good updates. Like, the only ones that were honestly kind of bad were 1.1, and that's only bad because 1.0 was so rushed. The stuff added in 1.1 and the fixes should have been in 1.0 already, in my opinion. So that's why it's a nothing burger update. And then 1.6 is also kind of underwhelming. But the rest of the updates, the early releases, are honestly fine. IDIAC, you're literally forgetting 1.4 is one of the greatest updates of all time. I love 1.4. Even back then I loved it. Like, I remember, because, you know, I'm an Alpha OG, I remember that I was, like, so disappointed with 1.0. 1.2, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, I guess. 1.3, I hated, but 1.4 actually legitimately got me back into the game, because basically when 1.0 came out, I remember I beat the game, and I ended up cheating because I was a kid and I sucked at the game, but I ended up cheating to beat the Ender Dragon. But I beat the game, And after I beat the game, I literally just started playing mods. Like, I played nothing but modded for the first 2 years of the game. I didn't play vanilla at all until 1.4. When 1.4 came out, I actually played vanilla quite a bit. Oh, I already have a shovel. But yeah, when 1.4 came out, I played vanilla for the first time in a long time. And I kept playing vanilla until basically 1.8. And then when 1.9 came out, I think it was even before 1.9 came out. Like, the moment Microsoft bought the game, I stopped playing entirely. And I didn't start playing again until 2019. Like, I could completely quit the game. I haven't touched it since. Even mods weren't enough to save the game for me. But I also got burnt out because I played it almost every single day for, what, the first 4 years of development or something like that, so it is to be expected. Yeah, 1.4 is the scary update, the pretty scary update. Love it. I have the missing things, I could add them. Okay, well, if you're that autistic, no offense. Guess these was just made the base game for us to play now, basically, yeah. Is this important? Okay. The very scary update. I think it's called a pretty scary update, guy, because like the whole point was it added scary things, but it also added pretty things, you know? It's a really funny pun. Man, I miss when the game was, you know, made by not even necessarily a one-man project, because it was very buggy, obviously. I mean, look at this fucking crap. But I miss when the game was made by, you know, a small studio. It had a different vibe, you know? I hate to use the word, but in this case, it is true. Like, the updates, if you look back upon those updates, they weren't that big. They felt really big back then. But considering the fact that, like, the team back then was so small, they were pretty big, honestly. And they were impactful. Like, that's the main thing. They weren't as big as the updates that we got, like 1.16 and 1.18 and stuff, but they were still a lot more impactful, in my opinion. I mean, heck, we haven't gotten a new boss fight since... And no, the Wither doesn't count. We haven't gotten a new boss fight since 1.4, pretty much. That's over 10 years. Because I remember I was so excited by the Wither, because I love the prospect of boss fights. You know, like I love the Aether mod. Like, that's no secret to anyone. That was my absolute favorite mod of all time back then. And I love the prospect of the game adding more, like, official boss fights. So when they added the Wither, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is like a new beginning for the game, you know? Like, I wonder what other boss fights they're gonna add. Fast forward 10 years later, we still haven't gotten another boss fight. Like a proper one. I guess you could say the Wither is sort of like a mini-boss, but that's not the same. I'm talking like proper boss fight that actually has a reward worth pursuing. I mean, the Ender Dragon didn't really have a reward worth pursuing at all, other than experience, which was pointless anyway, because you could just make an XP farm. At least until 1.9, which added the Elytra. But technically, even with 1.9, you don't have to beat the Ender Dragon to get the Elytra. You can just build a freaking bridge. Like a 1,000 block long bridge. And you can get the Elytra that way. It's just gonna be a lot more difficult and tedious, but can't do it that way, technically. Catch up with the chat. Carrot on a stick. End update. Be great, Ariak, but I have no faith. Yeah, I have no faith either. I said this during Steelcat's stream, but as long as Lady Agnes is like at the helm of Minecraft development, which I'm pretty sure she is now, I have absolutely zero faith in us ever getting an end update. Or if we do get an end update, it's not going to be as good as it could be. I think it detected the underside of the ship as a cave. That's funny. Okay. Oh my god, the freaking chat is exploding. End update would be cute. Yeah. But nowadays, standards, the earlier releases are really mid. But back then, it made sense since they were an indie studio. Yeah, as I said, like, the updates back then felt a lot bigger than they actually were. Yeah, the Guardian is a boss fight, but barely. Yeah, it doesn't even have a boss bar. You know what I mean? Like, to me, anything that counts as a boss, like a proper boss in Minecraft, should have a health bar that displays. Like, the whole point is to kill it, not to interact with it in some other way. Like the Warden. I know the Elder Guardian you technically have to kill, but it's not even a challenge. Like, it just has slightly more health than an average mob. It doesn't even have a health bar that displays. Yeah, exactly. It's not a boss. It's a mini boss. Like, they added 2 mini bosses, one of which you don't even fight directly, and that's it. That's how they did. The Dragon Egg still does nothing. The Dragon Egg is... I'm fine with that doing nothing. It would have been really cool if you could just, like, hatch the Dragon Egg. I think that's what people expected back then. To hatch the Dragon Egg, and that way you could, like, get... Interesting. But yeah, like, hatch the Dragon Egg and then be able to ride it, you know? That would have been pretty cool, but... I'm fine with the Dragon Egg not doing anything, honestly. I've always viewed it as more of a trophy item than anything. It's just the trophy for beating the game, you know? That being said, it would have been really cool, as I said, if they actually made it so that... Oh, for fuck's sake. They actually made it so that... the Dragon Egg actually had a use, and you could, like, incubate it to raise your own dragon and ride it around in the overworld instead of having the stupid Elytra. And then the head of the dragon, which you find in end cities, would have been the trophy. Or maybe, like, the dragon drops its head, I don't know, when you kill it. But I think there's much more pressing matters than the Dragon Egg with the game right now in its current state. Oh, also, I just realized I forgot to do something with the other ship. I'll do that real quick. And also, we have like 15 minutes left. I don't think I can finish this ship on time. So we might actually have a little bit of a longer stream here, guys. Because I want to finish it on camera. Because I want you guys to see the final product, you know? I don't want to end it on a cliffhanger. Okay, but this is what I wanted to add. There we go. Very nice. Gonna do the same thing here. Okay, I built this too close to the wall, but whatever. Good enough. I think a zombie spawned inside the ship, which is hilarious. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm gonna build a room here in the center. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be built like this. This is gonna be the captain's room, right? I like the Ocean Tempo. I love the colors, the mobs. It's honestly unique, but yeah, they're like mid-game mini-boss. They should have All of these from each biome. Yeah, and also it would have been nice if you actually got the trident from that place. You know, that would have made sense if you got the trident there. It's nice that you can get it from Drowned, because that way, you know, it's not structure specific, so you can get it even in a world with no structures or in like multiplayer servers. But they should have also just made it guaranteed, like a guaranteed drop from that dungeon, because that would have given it more of a purpose than just, ooh, sponge. And that sort of defeats like the point of the whole premise of, oh, we don't want to add loot, like exclusive loot to dungeons because of multiplayer. What about the sponge then? The only way to get it, as far as I know, is from that dungeon. Like the sponge room and the guardians for some reason dropping sponge. And that's like the only way to get it. So it's still very limited. It's not renewable. And you rely on a structure. So in multiplayer servers, sponges, I bet, are like, to this very day, extremely valuable. Okay. The next game drop, the dragon egg will be made edible. That would be hilarious. That would be the end update. The real end update is the end of development, no more. Yes. I always say this, but they added a really cool boss in an April Fool's update that was actually very well made. Yeah. Poisonous potato thing. The problem with riding dragons is the model is so large and janky. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I would know, because that's why I cancelled my plans. I was gonna add a dragon, a rideable dragon, to InfDev Plus, but when I saw how jank the code behind the dragon was, including the AI, I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with that. The ships are stuck in the seabed. I don't care. The zombie is a crew member. Ships are permanently retired. They're actually wrecks. They're literally embedded in the seafloor. At the heart of the sea. Should be from the Outer Guardian instead of the treasure chest. Yeah, that's another thing. Because the way they have it right now is still like insanely limited anyway, so why not add another way to get it? It's not like super OP thing anyway. It wouldn't hurt. If anything, it would benefit the game if they made it obtainable from the Ocean Monument. The end of Java Edition update. Yes. Okay, Microslop. Let me do this. I want to finish this because as much as I enjoy our chit chats, we have work to do, fellas. Okay, I am gonna need more slabs. Fuck's sake. Where did I leave my workbench? No, seriously, where the hell did I leave my freaking workbench? Oh, okay, there it is. I'm just blind. Let me put some ladders along the sides here. I have them, might as well use them. I'll make the door. And the slabs. Might as well make convert all of this into slabs. I'm littering, guys. I'm such a terrible human being. Okay. I'm gonna put the torches on the corners here. So you see what I'm going for? This is like a room in the center, and then I'm gonna have a mast here and a mast here. I think that's gonna look pretty unique compared to the other ship. I don't know if I'm getting better at building or if I'm just at least being more creative with my builds, but I'm trying my best here, Soybean. Please tell me how I'm doing, because you're, in my book, a much better builder than I am. And I'm gonna have a thing here, actually. I shouldn't have thrown away that ladder. I'm gonna have a thing here, which is gonna be like this platform. Like so. Sake. A lookout platform like this. And then we're gonna have logs here, 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 and fuck. And there. But I need to make more ladders. And should be enough. Then was more than enough. And I'm also gonna put these guys. Oh, one short! I hate this game. Worst game ever. 0 out of 10. Unplayable kitchen sink garbage. Okay, I'm just gonna get like 3 random stone from somewhere. I don't have time for this. I think there's like there should be a cave entrance around here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Okay, that looks kind of goofy, but I like it. Oh, I have a chest here. An empty chest, okay. Oh, I should pick this up. I love magic and it should be in the game, but yeah, sponges do they literally only use for building and it's not a sharpness 20 item or anything. Yeah, exactly. Players still use sand to drain a lake like 2011. The way sponges work were nerfed for no reason. Constantly drying them out is ridiculous. Yeah, they kind of work like the pumps in Dev Plus. If anything, they're worse than the pumps, I would say. Okay, well. I have no space up there. I'm gonna put like a crafting bench here. What am I gonna do? I forgot this guy. And Badoop. Okay, I actually have an idea. Hold on. Instead of that, let's keep this. And let's make a little flag thing. I don't know how to make a flag. Okay, this will probably do, hopefully. Yeah, good enough, I think. Oh, let me replace that with a log then. Okay, there we go. We have the lookout thing. Lovely. Gonna build the masts last. Let me build a way inside the basement now. Oh, and also furnish this room. Captain's quarters. Have plenty of glass. Make that. 2 signs again. I wonder if Mojang would be willing to add furniture. I mean, clearly they're willing to add vertical slabs now. I wonder if the furniture thing on the official page is like the same, like a mistake or whatever. Same way the vertical slabs were apparently. Because Jeb said that he wasn't even aware that that was a thing that was actually written on the website that, oh, we're not doing vertical slabs because they're not creative or whatever the bullshit excuse was. So I do wonder if that means we might be getting actual proper furniture as well. Maybe, hopefully. Probably not. Mojang hates fun. Huh. Something fell in the water. Okay, let's do the basement. Ooh, creepy. Creepy liminal spooky Chungus vibes. I'm out of torches. Ooh, spooky. Okay, let's see. Put you there. That's a good place, actually, for the workbench. Make the stairs. Place them down. We have the exact same situation here. I have to do this trick again. Oh, fuck, I misclicked. A misclick costs you literally 8 freaking, or 6 planks in this stupid game. Okay. Actually, no, I don't want to use it yet. Oh, again, I misclicked. I should have put, like, blocks here. Fuck. Ugh. Me make the torches symmetrical. I love my symmetry. Make more stairs. Boom. Okay, cool. Now I can punch some holes in the wall for the windows. Then do the furnishings and then the masts. So yeah, we're probably looking at like, I would say 10 minutes of overtime. Actually, you know what? Let's be a little bit fancy here and let's do that. Kinda sucks to lose a block, but oh well. Yeah, I like that. That's symmetrical. Nice and symmetrical, just how we like it. Oh, okay. No window there. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Now we just have to furnish this place. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did in the other ship, which means a bed, like beds. Hold on, I need to count this. It's a bit too close to the stairs. So bed, bed. Let's have 2 blocks in between. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Okay, not quite. I guess we're gonna have a triple bed there. Oh, perfect. And then I also need a crap ton of chests, so I'm gonna have to use up quite a lot of wood for this. I already have 4, so that's good. So I'm just gonna make 8 for now. Pray that that'll be enough. I guess. No. Make this into sticks. Sticks anyway. Okay, chest. Oh, fuck. Chest here, chest here. That's kind of in the way. Chest here. Here. And for this guy. Guess like this. Not symmetrical, but I don't care anymore. Okay, you know what? Let's move these. There. Still not symmetrical, but this is less jarring than it was before. Put the torches in the middle. Okay, very nice, very nice. And then I'll put some furnaces there, so, and also here, so I'm gonna need to go back and get more cobble. We're already over time and I still haven't done the masts. I want to change the recipe for stairs. I probably missed a lot of the chat because I'm really locking in, as the cool kids say, to finish this build. Shows degrees, but stairs only have 2. That's why the stone cutter is based, yes. But you can't use the stone cutter for wooden stuff in modern Minecraft. That's a InfDev Plus goated feature. I really hope I'm gonna have enough wood. Running a bit low. I'm gonna have 2 masts, so I'm gonna need quite a lot of logs. A good chest. Add version for other building materials like wood. Yeah, exactly. You need to add a carver for other blocks like in FTF Plus, yeah. Those don't have a limited stone. Ocean constantly puts themselves in a corner and I don't know why. Microslop always there doing something. I don't know who's to blame, honestly. Everybody blames Microslop and yeah, they surely have. They are to blame, but I think that Mojang themselves are kind of dumb in a lot of situations. Why did I come here? I guess it was for the weather. I already forgot. Oh yeah, stone. Okay. Why is that tree not decaying? Oh, because I just chopped it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting tired. Wanna be done. Blame Notch, he started it, yes. He created the game, therefore he should be blamed. Okay. I'm gonna make 8 furnaces, that should be enough. Cover our bases. Then I'll do the masts and we're gonna be done. I like how this came out though. Already this is looking a lot more interesting than the other ship. Like a big old boat. I wish I could build more ships, but I need a bigger dock for that, and I just didn't have enough resources or time last time to make the dock bigger. So I'm gonna settle for this because again, I need to build a whole bunch of other stuff. I want to build a church. I want to build a whatchamacallit, what's the torches there? A farm. Maybe like a library for sure, a theater of some sort. A whole bunch of stuff I still need to build. Actually, you know what? I overdid it on the furnaces. Because I'm planning to have... actually, no. I did not overdo it. I'm gonna have just enough. Because I'm gonna put a workbench in the center there. There we go. So I guess this is like the kitchen area, sort of. Okay, so the basement is done. I could put some stuff here, but I don't know what I would put. Maybe more storage, actually, yeah. Well, I guess I am making 4 more chests. In that case. Okay. Very cool. Let's finish this now. I'm gonna make the same mast like that one here at the front, but the back mast is gonna look slightly different. So where should I put it? I'm thinking right here. Like a good place to put it. And I think I want it as tall as this thing. I should have taken more gold blocks. Okay, yeah, this is good. Don't fall, please. Love of God. Oh, fuck you. I went to a museum here in Rio last week, and God, it is a super pretty place. Actually read the Golden Age Reddit post about the content creators. That was actually posted by Afu, the guy who watches my streams, which is funny. I did not realize that. The assortment of profile pics, yeah. Like, my profile picture is literally... I think it was also the same guy who asked me what my profile picture actually is. It's Dante from Devil May Cry. It just feels so out of place. Okay, so that's 3 blocks high. So here. And then the back mast, slightly different. Put it here. Gonna be shorter. About this short, I would say. Now, the hull of the ship is kind of empty, like this inside bit. I can probably put some stuff here, but honestly, I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna finish the masts and call it a day here. I might do more with that in future versions. For the time being, this is good enough. Could have taken a gold block as well for these masts. I forgot about that. I would do that off camera. Some guy who was like, what are you guys' favorite Golden Age creators? People like Zell, The Boy Ryan, Box Player, Griffin, and Method, and I were also there. Yeah, I was there for some reason. Hero Brian May Cry. Devil May Cry, Spyro the Dragon, and Elmo, yeah. Like, for people with no context, that post would be so confusing. Like, why is Dante there? What do these things have in common? Yeah, Diaco Spick is from anime. He's like a massive weeb, as far as I know. Nothing wrong with that, it's just funny. Fellow weeb. Oh, we're gonna need more wool. I collected this wood to build houses with it, and I ended up using most of it for these masts. It's funny. I guess it's fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I am going to get the gold now, because I need more. I could make the same type of mast as that one, but no. I want to do something different. Also, that flag actually looks pretty decent, now that I look at it again. But enough distractions, we need to finish this. Stat. It's not pics of the channels, it's just extremely compressed images, yeah. Absolutely no context. There's just Dante from Devil May Cry, Spyro the Dragon, and Elmo for no reason, and some random anime guy. And ironically enough, that's the ones I recognized. I didn't recognize the actual like Minecraft profile pictures at all, because I honestly don't watch any Golden Age creators, even Dialco. I've only watched his Legacy Plus videos because I was like, oh, he made videos on my mods, I should better check them out. I think his In-Depth Plus coverage was pretty good. But that's probably mostly because I made that guide and he was following it. But he did a terrible job with the Classic Plus video. Like, Greffen did most of the work. Like, it feels like halfway through the mod he just gave up and he's like, oh, Greffen, please help me. What is this mod? What am I doing here? Okay, I mean, I don't blame him. Like, the mod is ass. Like, actually dog shit, but it's still funny. I don't need the stairs anymore. These. I'm gonna dump them here for now. I don't need the dirt either. Store that while I'm here. Oh, I need the gold. Yeah, I need gold blocks. God. Here we go. Yeah, I do have some wood left to spare. Awesome. Oh, gold. Don't forget the gold, you dumbass. 2 gold blocks. The spiral pick isn't even from a direct capture. I put it from a stream because I was lazy. That's so funny. Yeah, I found my profile picture randomly online. I think I want to make like a hole in the middle there, which is gonna be my actual like boat dock for my small boats. But I'll do that off camera. I also chop down these trees off camera. This is the longest stream that I've ever done so far for this world. 20 minutes over time. And here I was thinking, being naive, thinking it would only take 10 minutes. Gonna need a new sword soon. Soybean lore. Soybean is literally just Spyro the Dragon in real life. Oh my god, the fucking cow. I can't wait until the next version so I don't have to hear those god-awful screeches anymore. Okay, first things first, place this here. I'm gonna use a lot of gold for the lighthouse as well, to make it actually look like it's glowing, because that's the closest I can get, because there's no light source blocks. By the time I get access to glowstone, it's gonna be in the beta area, so yeah, that sucks. Okay, you see what I'm going for here? I guess I could make it a little bit. Nah. Go block down. Yeah, let me make a chest for this room as well. I have so much storage here that I'm probably not gonna use. Just because it's gonna be kind of messy. And I wanted to make a shovel. Place down this last torch. Okay, let's take a look at the final product. Oh my god, these stupid mobs are gonna get in the way. Okay, I mean, that mast could have been better. I should have probably made it a little bit longer, but oh well. Yeah, I think that looks fine, honestly. What do you guys think? This is definitely more interesting than the other ship, that's for sure. It's still really basic, though, for a ship. And, like, the actual shape of the hull is still the same as that ship. Like, Soybean made a ship that's way better. You're gonna see it in his world tour video, but I think his ship is much better than this, but... I tried. At least I tried to make it different. Can you shut the fuck up for 5 fucking minutes? Oh my god, these animals are the worst. Yeah, I think it came out well. I really like the goofy thing in the middle. I probably made this too tall in hindsight, but whatever. A nice vantage point at any rate. I'm purple and I can glide. I guess in the Reddit post there's like at least 2 stacked layers of compression on the Spyro picture, or probably 3. It's crispy. Because there's the stream, then YouTube via the profile pic, and I can imagine Reddit might add its own. The Bee's Nest guy, is it that Mahjong Blonsky? I didn't know he was actually a dev. He apparently made a very minimalistic alpha mod, kind of like Alpha Recrafted. I wonder what he would think of Alpha Recrafted, honestly. That looks way better than the other one. I'm surprised you say that, because I still prefer the other one, but at least this one is different. Came out well. Oh, Monkster. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. Wait, there is one more thing I want to do. That doesn't look good. Okay, well, whatever. Good enough. But there you go, there's the 2 ships. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I quite like how these came out. Okay, oh, I wanted to do, yeah, the thing in the middle here. Okay, it's not really gonna line up with that, but whatever. I'm gonna put a... Why do I keep streaming? I really should end this and do this off camera. I'm gonna put a little mini dock here for, like, the small boats. And also for fishing. Because that will actually get added before the Halloween update. Okay, there we go. Oh, it is roughly in the center, right? 4. Also 4. Oh, oh, wow. Awesome, okay. Let me park my boat here. Gotta be very careful, because this thing breaks like the slightest touch. Okay. Yeah, look at that. And now we can set sail from the middle of these two ships. Yeah, I like how this came out. Very nice. I could add like some guardrails here, but no, that's gonna defeat the whole point of this. Yeah, that's sort of the fishing dock. I'm not gonna add any cranes or any other crazy stuff that I normally do for these types of docks, because again, this is supposed to be medieval. Cranes and machinery didn't exist in the time period that I'm aiming to replicate, so the ships are all you're gonna get. And there's the castle. Oh, look at that. So imagine being like a traveler and docking your ship here, and the first thing you see is that. Directly ahead of you. Wow, this is perfect. I love how this world is coming along. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, folks. Quite a long stream, because that ship took much longer than I anticipated. But I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Next time we have two options. I can either make the lighthouse or the farm. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make the farm, honestly. For the lighthouse, I would rather use bricks, honestly. Even though bricks are gonna be kind of hard to come by at first. I want to use bricks. Bricks, and I'm thinking white wool is what I'm gonna use for that. Because I'm sick and tired of building with wood and stone, you know. So yeah, next time we're gonna build the farm. But until then, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Friendly reminder, by the way, I made an announcement earlier, but in case you missed it, I decided I'm gonna begin with the Just Cause 2 streams on March 13th. That's a Friday, Friday 13th, haha. And I'm gonna stream that game every Friday for 2 hours. Just like I'm doing with Minecraft, because the missions there are much shorter than they were than the missions in Thief. So if I do one mission per stream, like each stream is gonna be at most 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'll be playing that game for 2 hours every Friday. And of course, these streams will continue every Saturday. Additionally, on the week from the 17th until the 23rd, I'm in Portugal. So I won't be able to stream, obviously, during that week. Just so you know. But yeah, with that out of the way, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. And have a good one. Bye-bye.